Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good old stream fuckers with me, Dyson, and I'm here with Jake, and we're going to be playing Dust and Elysian Tale. Oh boy.
Well, more accurately, you're going to be playing, and I'm
Yeah,
just
I
going
will
to be watching on stream.
Yes, there we go.
Because for some fucking reason, PlayStation doesn't allow you to screen share if you're streaming.
Right.
Because, you know, that's a smart way to go about things.
Which I do have the chat up over here on my computer, so I can actually keep up with it.
Yeah, I guess I can just go sit over there and properly watch. Not really got anything that I feel like playing that isn't automata.
Right.
I gotta save that for stream.
Heck yeah. Okay.
I've played a little bit of this game, but I have not beat it yet.
I have played a little bit of it, but yeah, it's I haven't played a whole lot of it. Okay, and I'm just gonna do normal for now.
Yeah.
Our world has fallen to fame.
Oh yeah, does it look good?
Works long since
Yeah, it looks fine to me.
Okay, good.
Civilizations long since fallen to dust. The greatest legends of Elysian.
I
Yeah,
forgot
for
there
the
was
longest
actually
time.
voice acting in this.
What was once
Yeah,
a land of frost
it's surprising.
has fallen to the
Yeah, for the longest time,
ravaging
whenever I first got this, there was a issue with like a specific Windows 7 update that made half of the screen just go off the screen. So like the bottom half of the screen was just missing.
stood against an army,
So
slashing his
yeah,
way
it made it a little bit hard to play when you could only see the top half of the screen.
and the soldier showed no mercy.
I get to wage war.
But despite his victory,
And murder a bunch of people.
Yeah. Yeah, get out of
the
here.
valiant soldier would perish on this day.
God, press square to wage war.
Yeah.
Amazing.
To a single child.
That's me. I'm some kind of like fox person, I think.
Yes.
Alright. Okay. Once you let me arise, sure. What are you? I'm a talking sword.
Oh god. That is a very odd combination of flowers all
Yeah.
over the place. Like, just
It really
you
is.
feel like all of these flowers would have different growing conditions. Considering, you know, like they're all different breeds, obviously.
Oh yeah. And then this thing pops up.
Yeah. That's a cool ass looking sword though.
Oh yeah.
Sparkly.
Oh gosh.
Fidget.
I'm gonna go with the first option.
What?
I have
Oh
chat
right,
options.
stream delay.
Yeah.
Stream.
Oh boy. Okay. I have to go through all three of them. It looks like I could just read faster than actually listening to them. Yeah. Yeah.
Man, it'd be great if I could hear this.
Yeah, it's
But,
it's gonna be quiet for me too since I have it set to party chat.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, enough of this. Let's just go.
I have the slight issue of having my computer headset plugged into the PS4 to be able to talk to you, so there's no way for me to hear this.
Right. Die, rabbits. Go ahead and grab that key, because I did remember that there's stuff everywhere. Yeah, I can manage my equipment and everything.
I see bunnies, and the first thing I see you do is try and murder them.
Yeah. You know, you gotta see what you can do in a game, you know?
If this were Cinema Sins, they would be commenting on the fact that he's holding an apple, which makes him look like an asshole.
Alright, so cool.
Alright, I forgot
treasure
that there was
key.
like level up stuff.
Yeah, there sure is. I've only played like an hour of the game, but I really enjoyed that 1 hour.
Yeah, I think I played maybe like 3 or 4 before I ran into issues and then just never went back to finish it because I'm an idiot. But no, it's definitely a good game.
Oh yeah, I always remember having a blast with it at least. So, and of course the jumping. Like, boy, this guy can jump.
He is an animal.
And you can look up or down, which is
They
cool.
are known for their springy legs.
Yeah. Actually, let's see if is there anything down here. Nope. Okay. Cool. Mysterious wall chicken. Oh my god. Equipped. Has my quick item slot.
Alright, I forgot that it's not like Castlevania where it instantly uses it.
Right.
God damn it, game.
Okay.
I guess you do have to pay homage to where you came from.
Yep. Well, would you look at that? A thing. Dash. Dashing uses energy. Hooah! Yeah. Nice.
God, this is a pretty big delay on this.
Oh, isn't that just awesome? Okay. Yeah, that's how I dropped down.
I'm only just past the part where you got the thing where you dash.
Oh yeah.
So.
It's very. I think it's just YouTube, honestly.
Fucking YouTube. It was so nice dealing with Twitch where it was like a 3-second delay.
You're right. Hell yeah, we found the chest, Fidget.
More wall chicken?
Yep.
Actually more wall chicken, damn.
Yeah.
No rabbit holes.
Way beyond his capabilities. Well, poop. Yeah, we do need a key. It just so happens that I have a key.
Oh yeah, so today when we were going up to town, we stopped by this little exotic pet store that's here.
Yeah?
And they had some very interesting animals, and I was very pleased with a lot of them.
Nice.
I think you can dash through there, or you have to get an ability to slide first.
Yeah, I tried the whole dash. That was the little spin thing that he did. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, like they had some various lizards and whatnot, and I am very fond of the reptilians.
Nice.
They had bearded dragons, they had a gecko, which I loved. I love geckos. They also had chameleons. They had little baby chameleons, which was surprising. And I kind of wanted one. Have you ever, like, actually seen a chameleon?
Yes, I have.
I love, like, how slow they are. I made a reference earlier that they are the sloths of the lizard kingdom.
Oh, hell yeah.
Are you gonna murder this deer?
No.
Nope. Oh god, monsters. Is that... Okay, for a second it looked like that first one had a fist for a face. Mash buttons. God damn you.
Yeah. I'm trying to do combos, but...
No, well, I was just... Oh, nice parry. Yeah, I was talking about Fidget being fucking fourth wall breaking.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, they had some bearded dragons, they had the gecko, they had a couple of chameleons, they had 2 ball pythons, and one of them was an albino. And goddamn, I feel bad for him, because he costs like $90 more than the other one. They had a couple of various parrots and other small birds, plenty of fish. They had fucking chinchillas, man.
Oh, nice.
And those bastards were huge. Like, I talked to one of my friends who used to have a chinchilla, and, like, has been around multiple chinchillas, and the size that I was describing them as was apparently extremely large for chinchillas. These fuckers were big.
I'm trying to... I remember you can go down. I mean, you can tell it from the map, but don't remember how, so I guess I'll just
I think
continue
it's probably
on.
through that slidey thing.
That's my guess. So I'll just have to continue onwards.
Yeah. But they also had a ferret. They had plenty of mice and rats. They had guinea pigs. They had some hedgehogs. They had things referred to as teddy bear hamsters, which I didn't know were a thing, and they are very fluffy. They also had some iguanas. What else did they have? I'm trying to remember. They had a couple of turtles. I remember that. I don't know. I forget what else was there, but like, I am quite interested to potentially get something from there at some point, should I have money.
Yeah.
Because I really like lizards. I like bearded dragons and geckos. Hello, dear Straw. Welcome to the stream. It's Sonic, but with a sword.
Yeah.
And also a, well, I guess you could call fidget tails in a way.
Yeah, you could actually.
Flying yellow friend.
Yeah. What?
But, yeah, oh god, where are my favorite ones? I think like my favorite kind of reptile is probably a newt. It's because they look so squishy. They're just like big squishy lizard babies.
Yeah.
And the only issue is I believe their skin is toxic.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah. Which is unfortunate because they just look like they would be fun to like hold. But if memory serves, they are poisonous.
Oh yes, please be slidey slider.
What's another good one? Blue-tongued skinks are another good one. There's that picture of somebody who's got like 11 of them in their arms. I really like that one. If memory serves, you don't get the slide for a while, so I would not hold out hopes for that.
Yeah. Yeah, very pretty. Wait until you see Fidget's attack.
Oh yeah, I mean I've seen it, but
No, yeah, hello dear Straw, how's it going? Alright, so there we go, look at that. Wow.
oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah.
That's the move I was thinking of a move a minute ago, and it reminded me of do you know the game Risk of Rain?
Yes.
There's one of the like tier 3 items you can get is the sacrificial dagger, which is my favorite item, because whenever you get a kill with it, it shoots out like these 4 little white orbs that will go and seek out other enemies and then do damage. And then if that kills an enemy, it sends out more of them. So you get like 2 or 3 of those, and you literally don't even have to play the level. The level just plays itself.
Nice.
And it reminds me of that move.
Oh boy. This is very fun. I love like beat 'em up kind of games like this.
Yeah. Also helps that this one has a pretty interesting story.
Oh yeah. Yeah, overwrite that file.
You have a 94 combo. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, as me and Dyson were talking about slightly before we started the stream, there's quite a few things on the PlayStation Store that I'm very interested in coming up recently, or soon I should say. There's the pre-order of Monster Hunter World that's out now.
Hell yeah.
And me and him are both extremely excited for that game. Have you played Monster Hunter previously?
I have never played a Monster Hunter.
I feel like you will like this one.
Oh, I mean, they've always looked cool to me because I've watched like family members and friends play them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that's also true for Resident Evil. The first Resident Evil I played was Resident Evil 7.
PS4.
Spider-Man PS4,
Yeah.
I'm also super excited for. I pre-ordered that the day it was teased at E3 last year. Not even this year, last year.
Damn.
Because, also I love the studio.
Had pre-orders for that then.
Yep, they sure did. It was crazy. It's like, I didn't expect it, but I was like, I'm gonna check.
What studio is making it?
Insomniac Games, my favorite studio. They created Spyro the Dragon, Ratchet and Clank, the Resistance series.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why they're my favorite studio. They made my favorite series, Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're gonna really like Monster Hunter World, like from everything I've been seeing on it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've
Basically
been watching
looks
some
like-
gameplay because
Yeah.
I'm interested for sure.
It basically looks like what I think Monster Hunter should have been this whole time.
Yeah.
Like,
I know
I guess
a lot
it's
of
good
people
for
are excited.
Nintendo.
Nintendo.
It's good for Nintendo that they had this series because it's one of their highest selling, like for the DS.
Yeah.
And it's probably the reason people keep buying DS outside of like Fate or
No,
what is it?
yeah.
Fire Emblem, not Fate.
Yeah. I love Fire Emblem. That's another one of my favorite series.
But it's always seemed like a game that really needed to be on a bigger console because you have these big ass enemies, these big ass monsters, these dragons, these wyverns, beasts, and all this. You can like you're fighting them with these giant ass weapons. You've got this really detailed armor and all that, and it seems like a bit of a waste to have that on such a small, less detailed screen.
Oh boy, look at this. I can upgrade.
Oh god, microphone cutting out a little bit.
My microphone?
I think that might just be my internet shitting itself a little bit.
Oh yeah.
The stream is crapping out for me slightly. It's going now though.
Alright, I'm trying to decide.
Oh god.
Defense has
Your
0.
microphone.
So defense has 0, so also every
Straw, is the is the microphone sounding all right on your end? Because does not sound very good on mine.
it's I don't know, YouTube is saying everything's looking good.
Mario Odyssey is for the Switch, is it not?
Yes, it is.
I do not own a Switch. The only Nintendo console I own is a 3DS.
More wall chicken.
But yeah, like also the controls I think are more suited for console. Cause like I got big hands, man, and the 3DS is really small. And also having the camera stick locked to basically that little thumb thing, like the little nubby.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, having it locked to that little nubby thing like makes it really hard to control the camera sometimes.
Nice. And I just put a cotton vest on.
Hey, it gives you a luck up.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah, so
I bet that has something
that's
to do with
something
pairing.
Yeah. Have you decided what weapon looks the best to you to like start out with?
On Monster Hunter?
Yeah.
I haven't actually. I mean, I like a lot of them, honestly, so it might be hard for me to choose.
It's good to like test out every weapon, but there's usually
Right.
going to be one that you like play the most.
Yeah, in games I tend to like swords more because they tend to swing faster, and I like swinging fast. So
You'll probably like the dual blades then.
yeah, that's
It's like dual dagger kind of thing. Really good for like burst damage, and if you make ones with elemental effects, because the way elemental effects work in Monster Hunter is it's not like you have fire on your dagger, so it does fire damage with every hit. It's a threshold. So you build up to that point, and then it deals extra of that element. So if a specific monster is weak to, say, fire, and you're using those and you do enough hits, then you'll get a big chunk of damage because you're dealing their elemental weakness.
Nice.
And then it's the same thing with like your more status effects like poison and sleep and paralysis and stuff like that.
Nice. That's sounds very good to me. Cool, I got a new quest.
What is it? Dual Blades have what is referred to as Demon Mode and Archdemon Mode, which is your Demon Mode, I believe you activate that, and then it starts to drain stamina if I'm remembering correctly, but you get a new, better moveset and deal a little bit extra damage and unlock some extra moves and whatnot.
Nice.
And then whenever you do damage during Demon Mode, then you build your Archdemon gauge. I think that's what it's called. It might not be, but basically that's what it is. And then once that's full, you can be outside of Demon Mode and go into Archdemon Mode, which doesn't drain stamina, but you get the extra moves and stuff that you got in Demon Mode, along with, I believe, another damage increase, and just some like more unique moves that are specific to that.
Awesome.
But that drains the Archdemon gauge. But the thing is, you can go from Archdemon into Demon, just keep your gauge back up, and then basically perpetually keep yourself in Archdemon mode. And it's also a very flashy moveset, if you're into that.
Yeah, I tend to be in games with, you know, swords and weapons of the sort. I tend to be a one sword and shield guy, kind of so I like to play.
Yeah, there is a sword and shield in the game, and it's pretty much considered like the starter weapon.
Right.
Because
which, if it's the starter, that's when I change.
Well, like, you can pick any weapon immediately, but that's the one that's like generally considered like when you're getting into the series, this is the easiest one to start with because you have a small defensive option because your shield will help you block a little bit of damage and stuns and whatnot. And you can also use your shield to like avoid stuns from like monster roars and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Because that is a thing. Whenever you first encounter a monster, it'll roar, and that'll like stun you for a second.
Nice.
But if you throw up the shield, it'll block that. It also blocks like flash effects. Like there are monsters that can like make kind of a solar flare kind of thing. And for some reason it blocks
solar
that.
Flare?
Yeah, basically. But
that now
it blocks
uses.
that for some reason. And it's attributed to Krillin now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it blocks that, and the big thing with it is that that is the only weapon that lets you use items with your weapon still drawn.
Oh, nice.
So like you can have your sword and shield out, and then if you like took some damage, swig a potion without having to go through the animation of putting your weapon away.
I decided I will go this way just to see what's going on.
Yeah, my personal favorites from the previous games are the hammer and the longsword, and both of them look fucking amazing in World. Because the hammer's moveset has gotten a bit... It's still pretty much just smashy, but it's like easier to use smashy.
Oh yeah.
Like less... It's a little bit faster, and there's like more easily usable like combos and stuff. Ooh. Nice. The aerial dust storm looks pretty cool.
Yep. I just jump up in the air and then I... Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet.
But yeah, it's like you basically have like an infinite attack now, where you basically can just like jackhammer the hammer down on the monster, just like whump.
That's awesome.
Whump. And you can just keep doing that as long as you want, I believe, and then you can let it go for a big golf swing. And God, all of the like weapon attacks when you're like jumping off a ledge now are just so fucking amazing. Because the one for the hammer, you like hold it over your head and then swing it down and then just start flipping end over end, like with this giant fucking hammer. It's amazing. Because that's your mounting attack now, which is just beautiful. But, and Longsword has gotten some new abilities that are, ooh, they are fucking beautiful. I forget how to do it, like, I don't know if you've heard of the channel Eric's Gaming, but he does a lot of content on Monster Hunter, and he's doing a lot of stuff on Destiny 2 right now, and he's done stuff on previous Destinies and all that.
I feel like I've heard it.
Yeah, he does a lot of weapon workshops for the Monster Hunter games, where he basically goes over all of the moves and whatnot for all of the individual weapons and everything. And I forget how you do it, but there's a move with the longsword now where you can like run up, jump off of the monster and go really high up in the air, and then slash downwards, and it's like really anime. And then after a second there'll be this like big streak that goes down, and it's kind of like an explosion. It's really cool looking. And I believe they worked in the parry mechanic into the longsword. Which,
oh, nice.
Since obviously I don't think you know too terribly much about the series, in Generations, I guess second newest one, because now there's Double Cross, which Generations was called Monster Hunter Cross over in Japan. But in Generations they introduced Hunter Arts, so
nice.
You had your weapon and then you got these weapon specific skills. And for the longsword you had this one that was basically like, you go into this stance, and if you get hit during the few seconds that you're in this stance, you'll do like a super powerful counterattack, and you won't take damage. And I believe they worked that into the base moveset of the longsword because they got rid of Hunter Arts in World. But they worked in a lot of the like abilities that were unique to some of the Hunter Arts into just the basic movesets. So that's pretty cool.
Look at that. Man, I was hoping some people that watched your Dark Souls streams would get in here, but then again, they're British, and yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit early for them.
Yeah, so if they go back and watch this, we could talk about that right now, just to kind of give them a heads up.
Yeah.
So they know.
I suppose we should.
But yeah, Jake is streaming over on Twitch now, under the name Father Faye. So, and I'll make sure to put the link into that to the description once the video's over.
It's twitch.tv/FatherFaye. And since Brandon doesn't fucking seem to know how to spell it, I'll just type it in the chat real quick.
Yeah.
Nukem988 is now online.
Yep.
Oh, apparently I can't put web addresses.
Oh, that sucks.
So I'll just put a space and get around that.
Yeah. Yeah, without the space.
There you go.
Something explosive. Okay.
Yeah, I will be streaming over there now, and we already got our first episode up of Nier Automata.
Yeah.
That is over on the on my Twitch channel. There's technically two versions of it, but they're both the exact same thing. The other one's just the highlighted version, so when the original goes out, it'll still be there.
Nice.
But yeah, I don't know. Monster Hunter World, talked about it a lot, but we're both pretty hyped for it.
Oh yeah.
And actually, after the stream, I can link you to some of the like weapon things, because he's gone over, I believe, most of the weapons at this point in World, and all of their new changes to their moveset, which is pretty nice. So, you said you'd probably be interested in Sword and Shield and like the dual daggers?
Most likely, yeah.
Because those are like the fastest weapons. Longsword is also pretty fast, but it's not as fast. It has like way more range, but it's not as fast. Because longsword is basically a gigantic katana. I believe it's about as long as the lance. I was actually thinking about trying out some of the gunner weapons now, because aiming on the weird little like thumb thing on the 3DS is really hard. So having more traditional like shooter style aiming will be quite nice.
Cool. Merchant system's pretty cool in this game.
Yeah.
If I sell him materials, he will be able to restock it and stuff. So that's pretty neat.
Yeah. And I think he moves his little tent around various places.
Yeah.
I believe it's the... Oh, what is it? The light bow gun gets like mines that you can put down. So you can like, if you like knock a monster over, you can walk up to it. You press the barrel to the ground and you leave like a little mine. You can leave up to 3 of them. And then whenever those are hit, they'll like explode for a couple of times. So you can just shoot generally at the ground next to them and do a lot of extra damage to the monster.
Nice.
And that's kind of like walking around with like a LMG or something. And then you have the heavy bow gun, which is kind of got like a sniper mode now, along with, I think it has like a Gatling mode. I believe the light bow gun has that as well, but it's weaker. But you can like plant yourself on the ground and do like a really big heavy shot. And I think you even get a scope, which is nice.
Heck yeah. Fudge and fudge.
But that's on a bit of a cooldown, I believe. And then one of the interesting ones, which is a combination of melee and range, is the gun lance. And that actually has a really interesting new ability where you can basically like, I don't know what to call it, like sticky shells. So like you can do this little charge animation and then shoot like, I think it does however many shells you currently have. So like different gun lances have different numbers of shots in them.
Oh, nice.
So like one might have like one that's a super powerful shot, another one might have like 5 slightly weaker shots, stuff like that. But I believe when you do that move, you use up all of the shells that you still have in your chamber, and then those become like these sticky missile things that'll like jam into the monster and then explode, and it looks really cool.
I forgot you have to guide these fruits.
Explosive eggplant. I think the like jumping one might help you a bit more.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, fucking delay.
Yeah, I was like, as you said it, I was literally in the air doing it.
Oh. Yeah, you just did that on my screen now.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Boom.
This is God, this delay.
I know, they suck, don't they? No,
yeah.
It was helpful. No worries. You're just trying to help.
Yeah. But God, there's a lot of shit that I'm really excited for with that game.
Oh, cool, another one.
And I mentioned to you, we were on the Monster Hunter topic this whole time. I forgot. I haven't actually talked about any of the other things yet. There's Dragon's Dogma coming out on the new consoles in like 2 weeks. And it's actually only 30. I was legitimately expecting...
Yeah,
oh god, excuse me.
Oh, man,
I was legitimately expecting it to be 60.
Yeah,
but
that is awesome.
They're basically just giving it a HD graphic like update and putting it on the new consoles.
Hell yeah.
Which is pretty nice. Which Dyson has said makes it much more likely that he is going to actually get it. And if I get it at some point, we can trade pawns.
Hell yeah.
Because people on your friends list, whenever you go into the rifts to look for pawns, your friends' pawns will always be there.
Nice.
No matter what their level, too. So if I somehow got it before you, which seems pretty unlikely, and just like got my pawn to like level 30, you could use my level 30 pawn from the start of the game.
Oh, that's cool.
But the issue with that is you get less experience.
Right.
Because, you know, you have a super strong ally. But, yeah, like, And they don't cost any rift crystals either, even though they're higher level. Because when you're going in and just getting a random pawn, if it's like, I think more than like 5 levels higher than you are, then it starts costing rift crystals.
Oh, yeah.
Which are a special currency.
Oh, hey, you know, they gotta figure stuff out, you know? How to balance everything. Make it to where people don't want to do that.
I mean, it's super expensive if you're just starting out and basically not doing the Bitter Black challenge, because you find a lot of rift crystals in Bitter Black Isle. But in the main game, like I'm close to the end of the like main story in the campaign that I'm running right now, and I think I only have like maybe almost 3,000 rift crystals, and you can find on Bitter Black Isle rift crystals worth 1,000. So
this one's gonna be tricky, this wall.
yeah, it's gonna take extra skill. For a second I thought this thing had like a dynamic day-night cycle thing going on, because whenever you go down in that cave it gets darker.
I'm gonna get too mad, because there's no way to actually control that thing in the air, so...
Yeah.
If I could control it, then I would have had it done by now, but I can't, so... I guess until I can just carry fucking bombs around, I'll blow that up.
But, well... I was gonna say I would recommend you to try Sorcerer, just because the magic in the game is so cool, but you say you like the sword and board kind of stuff. You'd probably like Assassin, because you have access to sword and shield and daggers and bow. So Assassin has access to like the most equipment in the game, and is kind of broken. Unless they like patch that out in this version, which I kind of doubt. If you build your assassin properly, there's like nothing that can stop you. But no, like the magic in Dragon's Dogma is the best magic in any video game. Like I am completely confident in saying that. Because what other game allows you to be a fucking sorcerer and summon a goddamn tornado? Because you can do that. You can summon a goddamn tornado. You can also summon a goddamn meteor storm. You also have access to some of the most powerful, what am I thinking of, like status effect kind of spells. Like you have a poison aura thing, you have, I believe you get access to like torpor, which is slow, which is also kind of game breaking because, my god, if you ever get affected by torpor, like you're basically dead. You move so slow. Like even like charging abilities get slower. So it is a very debilitating status effect. And then there's the big one, which is somewhat less useful, but when it is useful, it's extremely useful. You have petrification. So you can just turn enemies into stone and then they die immediately.
Oh, nice. And
then there's the ability called, I think it's like XK or something.
Yeah.
And that, it's literally an insta-kill spell. But the way that it works is, the bigger the monster is, the longer you have to hold them in the little area of effect, like charging circle thing.
Yeah.
I was looking at the screen to see what was the oh shit.
Oh, I'm assuming you'll see.
Oh, hey. Hello, Golem. I think I can handle it. But, yeah, you have to keep them in the little area of effect for a certain amount of time depending on how big they are. And the issue is, it drains your stamina the entire time you're charging it. So, if it completes, then it's an insta-kill. Like, no matter what the enemy is, it's an insta-kill.
Nice.
But it's constantly draining your stamina, so it makes it pretty difficult to get that off on, like, Cyclopses and Chimera and stuff. Also,
Yeah.
you might want to heal. Your health is kind of low. Oh, great, 2 golems.
Yeah.
I would personally say damage, but that's just me. I am one of those people who just likes to melt enemies.
Oh well, I usually balance out my upgrading pretty well.
Yeah. Well, I think, what is it? Dead Cells is kind of worse than that part of my psychology, because you really do need, like, at least 6 attack power-ups if you want to be, like, stand any chance to beat the end of the game.
Right. No, I handled those guys pretty well. I was like, I'm just gonna do a lot of dashing to dodge.
I mean, that's like the Dark Souls methodology there, just smack it a few times and then dodge through its attack.
Yep. Yeah,
But,
yeah, they'll be fine. They'll be fine.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yay, I got all that stuff I got. Cool.
Right now I am doing a Magic Archer, which is also another really cool
I like that
class to
there's
go into.
rabbit people and regular rabbits around.
Yeah. It's like they haven't evolved enough yet. One day they're just gonna start wearing clothes.
Chapter 1. Destiny. Oh wow.
What?
The name of the chapter being Destiny.
Ah, yeah.
I just, ever since the first Destiny came out, it just gets used so much more. Oh, Brandon's texted me. I didn't text back. That was like 30 minutes ago. Oh boy. Alright.
I do that all the time.
So let me... Yeah? I'm gonna say yeah, question mark. I'm Strimming the Stram. I'm Strimming the Stram. There we go.
Yeah, Magic Archer is interesting because you have built-in elemental effects into your regular attacks.
Nice.
Which is pretty nice, because I believe your, like, standard, just regular shot, I believe is thunder damage, or lightning damage, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Then the first ability you get is an ice attack, which shoots out, like, 1 arrow that if it hits, it then causes 3 other arrows to home in, and then there's the upgrade version of that that has 6 arrows. You get one that I've been using quite a lot recently called Explosive Rivet, which shoots, that's the upgrade version of the basic one, but it shoots like 3 explosive arrows that stick into enemies, and then if you hit them with a melee attack, they explode. And that one has been extremely useful, because I can just, like, shoot like 24 arrows into a Cyclops, walk up and smack it, and then just watch its health bar fucking vanish. And then it catches on fire as well, which is nice. There's the one that is considered like the death hunting tool, which is Ricochet Hunter, because in Bitter Black Isle, Death shows up to fight you, and he can insta-kill your party, but he can spawn in the sewers, which are like a really tight closed-in area, and the way that the Ricochet Hunter works is you fire out like, I think that one does 3. I think the standard version shoots 1, and then the upgrade version shoots 3. And they go out in a slight spread pattern, and the more times they bounce, the more damage they do, and the faster they get. So you basically just spawn Death, get around a corner, and just start shooting that over and over again just start bouncing like crazy and just melt his health bar. Or health bars, I should say, since he has like fucking 9.
Right. Oh.
But yeah. That is extremely good for farming because he drops like level 2 and level 3 weapons and armor and a bunch of rift crystals and all this other good stuff.
Oh, cool. We have some. I'm talking to a guy about some other quests besides the main quest right now. So that's
Side
cool.
quest.
Yeah. Nice.
It seems there's been a quest that I've been wondering where it is on this playthrough. The playthrough that I was working on before this one, because I have no self-control and I keep restarting to try out new classes.
Right.
The playthrough that I was working on before that one, I was playing as a warrior, which is your like big two-handed weapon person, which is also really fun. I think you would probably like that one if you weren't just doing the straight-up fighter, which is your sword and shield person. But there was an escort quest that I got while I was on that one that I haven't seen on this playthrough. That was to take the guy in the like resistance camp or whatever. Or
right.
I guess not resistance, it's just like army camp, whatever thing. You're supposed to take him to this fort in the southern part of the continent.
Yeah.
And the reward for that was one of the best great swords in the game. And I got that extremely early.
Nice.
It also just looks badass as shit, but I actually like that escort quest because the thing is, I went into the wrong area at first. I went into basically a little dungeon by accident, and I had to fight 2 Cyclops, some skeletal wizards, some, I think they're called like Saurians or whatever. They're
right.
like lizard men. And all of these enemies were like pretty strong for the level I was at. But the thing is, this guy was actually useful. He wasn't just like, you know, your Dead Rising NPCs that basically can't even defend themselves. Like, this guy was an active part of the combat and probably saved my ass on a couple occasions.
Oh yeah, I remember you talking about that in one of your streams, that the NPCs weren't completely useless.
I mean,
oh,
at
look
least
at
that guy
Ginger.
wasn't. Some of the...
When you see it, I ship them.
Oh yeah. I think most people do. It's after the little like mechanic girl later on.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, like he's not useless, but then again, a lot of the other escort quests are for like merchants, and I believe there's one for like a priest.
Oh nice.
Stuff like that.
I think look, a shop.
I think they all are just like healers. Like they either do nothing or they have like slight healing abilities. But this guy was a soldier, and technically a warrior, if we're going by the classes in the game. But yeah, he was like genuinely useful. Because I believe I fought 2 Cyclopses and either 1 or 2 Chimeras with this guy.
Nice.
Along with going through fields of Saurians and goblins and all this other shit. And like I mentioned in the stream, your healing items actually affect them, which is something that a lot of other games with escort quests don't do. So if you have a group healing item, you can use that and it'll heal them, or if you have any sort of mage in your party, they will actually prioritize healing that guy.
Nice. Now, it sounds very fun, so it just, the more I hear about it, the more I'm like, yeah, I'll I'll probably pick it up.
And also, playing as any of the classes with, like, the regular bow, whether that be Strider, Assassin, or Ranger.
Right.
It's just really fun to, like, see the effect of the arrows, because one of your starting abilities, if you start Strider, which is your bow and arrow and dagger person,
right,
basically your thief kind of thing, is, I think it's called Threefold Bolt. You shoot 3 arrows at once, And that's just really fun to use against Cyclops because you just see 3 arrows sticking out of their eye. And these arrows are like the length of your arm. Like, these are some big-ass arrows. Like, properly sized. So you just, like, you're just riddling these enemies with arrows. It's also really fun to use on, like, goblins. And hobgoblins. I never really understood the difference between a goblin and a hobgoblin.
Me either. I just know that they have a bunch of... They just have different names, is really all I can tell. Man, I'm getting a lot of quests right now. Holy moly.
I mean, this is kind of like the hub town thing.
Yeah.
But according to Dragon's Dogma, hobgoblins are just basically bigger. They're bigger and they use better equipment. Because they seem to still speak at the same level as the regular goblins, but...
Right.
They're wearing armor and they have like actual swords instead of just like clubs. And they're more prone to throwing items at you like poison flasks or oil flasks.
Oh, nice.
Because that's actually another thing you can do. You can get an oil flask, throw it at an enemy to coat them in oil, and then use a fire attack to set them on fire easier.
Hell yeah.
Because that's actually something you can do if you are Strider, Assassin, or Ranger. Because you get special arrows like poison arrows, sleep arrows, blinder arrows, oil arrows, I think I already said oil arrows, and blast arrows, which are extremely powerful. And then there is the Maker's Finger, which you only get one of at a time, but it insta-kills anything it hits.
Right.
Including the big bad dragon, who you're chasing throughout the entire game, who stole your heart. You can actually use that to kill him, but the game kind of frowns on you a little bit because if you use it before the like little chase scene to get to the final area where you're supposed to fight him, you actually don't get any of his drops. And I believe
really?
if you use it at all, you get less experience out of it. But, I mean, it's a thing you can do if you want to do it.
Yeah. Ooh.
Actually, if I am remembering correctly, that does not work on the Bitter Black Isle enemies. It will take a full health bar, but it will not kill them outright. Because Bitter Black Isle is significantly more dangerous than the regular game.
Shit.
I don't think it's gonna make it.
No.
But, yeah, if there was, fucking, what am I thinking of? If there was, like, proper multiplayer, like, between, players, I would say we should do that together. But the only thing that's there is the transfer of bonds. Yep, that one. Oh, hey. No! So close.
I'm gonna try on that one.
But yeah, like, it's a really great game, and I do really recommend it.
Fucking go down, motherfucker. There we go. Now, if only I could actually get under there. Alright.
One of the discords I'm in, there's just people fucking really getting in-depth in conversation about Berserk.
Oh yeah, the new version of the anime, or
No, just like story stuff.
just in general? Okay. I've never actually watched it, but it looks very good. So
If you're going to watch Berserk, watch the original anime. Everything after that point is not quite as good. Also, there's a giant spider like crawling down my wall. Great.
Yeah, I am in the same boat as you. As I hate spiders. They ain't cool, yo.
Loud noise.
No, I honestly can't hear anything in the background, really.
Wait, did you not hear that big whump?
I did hear that, but like how you said
That
there might
was
be
me.
TV audio in the background. I don't
well.
hear that.
That is gone now, at least. But that was me taking my pillow and slamming that bitch against the wall.
Hell yeah.
Because fuck that spider, I don't want you on my bed.
Yeah, fuck spiders.
I already had to deal with that enough. I think I mentioned this either in a video or in a stream, but I had fucking 3 rabid wolf spiders in my house within like the same fucking day.
Yeah, that was on a stream.
God, fucking wake up with one right next to my feet that wasn't actually dead. It wasn't dead because I left and came back and it was on the floor. It had crawled away. Then there was one in the bathroom when I went to go shower, and then I came out of the shower and stepped on one in the living room with bare feet. Ah. Man. Oh yeah. I fucking got off on like a single topic again and just kept going. The third game that I was going to reference that I've been ignoring for I guess like fucking 30 minutes now or some shit, is the new East game, or YS. I don't know how other people pronounce it, but that's how I pronounce it. Tacos.
I don't know if I've heard of that game.
But it is East Lacrimosa in Dana, and it is the 7th one in the series. They're back from the fucking Famicom ship. But, yeah, this one is like fully 3D. I believe it's like a big open world and all this other stuff. And, I really, really love those games. Those are probably my favorite, like, older series of games. I have all of the ones that were on Steam before this new one just came out.
Oh, come on, get down here, buddy.
And then there's a couple that are missing, but... oh well.
I figured out how to do it.
I do it.
I didn't realize that the pool was that strong. When the storm. Yeah.
I apologize for the dog barks.
Oh no, it's all good, man.
Yeah, so a lot of things that are out or coming out very soon that I'm rather excited for. Because I mentioned this to Dyson, I don't think, or other people might not know yet, but we have a release date for Monster Hunter World.
Yeah.
It's coming out January 26th. Much sooner than we all expected.
Hell yeah. Damn it, I need 4 keys, I think. I have 2. Damn it. There's gotta be a way to... That probably is an ability, isn't it?
What?
To get under these things.
Yeah, you get like a slide thing.
Alright. Then I'll just come back to this place later. I don't know, that's the kind of player I am. I like getting areas done before I go on to the next ones.
Yeah. Well, with Metroidvania style games, that's not something you get the luxury of doing very often.
No, you gotta go get stuff way later in the game, and then you can eventually come back to it.
Yep. Actually, speaking of Metroidvanias, did you ever hear about Igarashi making his own, like, Castlevania-esque game?
No, I didn't.
He's the one who's responsible for, like, the, I believe the old 2D Castlevanias, like the ones that everybody really loves, like Symphony of the Night and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I believe he was the one who, like, did most of the work on those. But there were a lot of things that he wasn't allowed to do because, you know, he wasn't completely in control, studio had decisions and whatnot. But, he made a Kickstarter for his own game called Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. And, it's supposed to be like it's basically supposed to be like going back to the old formula, but allowing him to do everything that he wanted to do back then. Nice. And to kind of show that people still have interest in Castlevania and Castlevania-style games. And I kickstarted that like right after I heard about it on Grumps, because I think they were talking about it during like the Super Castlevania 4 playthrough that they did. And I think their name is actually going to be in the credits whenever it comes out.
Yeah, so they probably backed it a whole bunch.
Yeah.
I know they backed it. I know they backed Shovel Knight a lot, so...
Yeah. Well, I think they're also friends with the music composer.
Right.
But, yeah, I believe that game actually comes out next year as well.
Nice.
Which I'm excited for, because I get to finally play that whenever it comes out.
Hell yeah.
And I went for I apparently was a bit of an idiot because I went for the physical copy on the PS4 instead of going for PC, and the people who went for the PC one have gotten beta versions of the game that they get to play.
Oh.
So the rest of us are just sitting here waiting for it to come out, while the people who were like, yeah, I want this game on PC, have been getting to play it pretty much the entire time. Yeah, I'm excited about that one. What even are those enemies?
Don't even know. I guess I'll save. Yeah. Oops. Yeah.
Oh, thunderstorm suddenly.
Yep.
It's almost like Missouri. Random weather changes.
Yes. Like the two states where the weather changes probably the most is like Missouri and Florida.
Mm.
That'd be my guess.
Both places I have lived.
Yeah. I love the jumping up like that. It's awesome.
I really am surprised we have not gotten like pretty much any bad weather with all of the like big storms and shit going on.
Oh yeah, the hurricanes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and
like,
from
Texas
those, the worst we get is thunderstorms, and it's like, oh, a lot of rain,
Yeah.
and it's loud because it's thundering.
Well, and even at that though, like we've barely even gotten any of those.
Very true.
'Cause, like,
yeah.
most of Texas has basically been underwater since
Yeah.
all of these started, and we're not that far from Texas.
No.
And yet, it's rained like 4 times here. And not even that much at that. Just kind of surprising.
I feel like I'm about to get the slide ability.
Slide.
Yeah.
I think it's later, if I'm remembering. I think you don't get that until you meet the little mechanic lady.
Oh.
But
Oh, look at all the guys! Look at all the guys I can fight! Whoa!
I do think we've been getting extra humidity or heat from all of the storms, because whenever I went out to town today and we went to the little pet shop and everything, it was, I believe the car said it was like 97 degrees, and it's September 19th. Like, it's not supposed to be this hot in September. It's supposed to be like 70 at worst. And it's supposed to get down to like 50 or mid-40s at night. I want my winter, damn it. I think I mentioned the stream the other night, like, I fucking can't sleep unless it's cold. Because we can't run the AC. It's fucking constantly hot in this house. So I'm just like always fucking in pain.
Yeah. Yeah, as I mentioned last night, both really suck for me, but I can actually handle the heat better than I can the cold.
I am much more suited for cold.
Yeah.
Like I could live inside of a freezer. And I pretty much used to back at the old house. because my room was like the lowest in the house, and I had an AC that like the back end of it went directly into our garage, which was like concrete.
Yeah.
So it was cold in there and then sucking cold air into my room.
Oh yeah.
And then because my room is connected to the garage and it's always cold in my room, the garage is getting more cold air from my room, and then like my room at the old house was actually colder than our freezer.
Damn.
And I was quite fond of that. Fucking fidget.
Mm-hmm. Should say first. Fucking hell. Oh, hi, guys! They all went boom. Cool, shop guy. Hello again, my friend. Howdy!
I really like this area. It looks really nice.
It's very cool.
Is he like the only reptile in the game?
I feel like he might be.
I don't think I've, like, everybody else has either been like a rabbit or like... I don't know, has everybody else been a rabbit?
Been like a rabbit or a fox. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a mouse. Fuck.
Wait, was there a mouse?
Yeah, there was some mouses earlier.
Oh.
Mice. Oh
Mice.
boy, I better eat some healthy hoos.
I mean, you're not. Oh, okay. There, that would be why. Okay.
Yes.
And you are still on fire. You have 1 HP.
Yep. But hey, I'm good now. Okay, I thought I was. Man, I was still on fire.
Yep.
I wonder, since the difficulty I'm on being normal, wonder if that gives me health back. It doesn't. Okay.
What, like stepping on the save point or something?
Yeah, there's supposed to be some of the difficulties give you health back. I'm assuming it's probably, I don't know if it would be the easier or harder modes.
Probably easier. Because usually when games do hard modes, they make everything harder instead of giving you like one little thing that makes it easier.
Oh man, these guys are gonna really annoy me. I guess I just have to do that, jump away really fast.
What, the bomb guys?
Woo! I dodged him.
I think you need to do like the fidget shoot and then the dust storm. So it sends out more shots, because just the regular fidget shots seem to end up missing.
It kind of worked, I just bounced off of it, because I accidentally did it in the air. Nah, it's not doing anything. Oh, it did, finally, good. I just have to hold it
Nice.
and almost lose health. And then it does it.
Well, I mean, there were extra enemies here compared to like this next little area you're at where there's nobody.
Yeah, that is a very good way to clear them. Oh, snap.
Because they are only vulnerable when they're breathing in.
Gotcha. And me making tornadoes means no air. If that
Does that mean no air?
I don't know. No, it doesn't. Tornadoes can create vacuums, but
yeah,
not like that. Yeah, you'd still be able to breathe. The air would only get lighter.
Yeah. Well, it would be harder to breathe because of the speed of the wind moving. Like if you've ever stuck your head out a window while you're driving in a car and tried to breathe, it's just like, God, that hurt my throat. I don't think I've ever made that sound in my life. But, God, fucking, we talked about tornadoes for like 2 seconds, and now I want to fucking respec my character in Dragon's Dogma to a sorcerer.
Oh, yeah.
I have no self-control. I think my plan for the character that I've been running right now was to play through as Magic Archer for a while and then switch over to Mystic Knight.
Oh,
which
yeah.
is basically kind of like the paladin class. Because you have like sword and shield or mace and shield, and then you have a lot of like self buffs and like I think the most holy damage attacks in the game.
Nice.
And what's it called? You have an ability that's called, I think, like Magic Cannon, which apparently is one of the other things that just like breaks the game if you do it right. Because basically, if I'm remembering correctly, you can summon 3 of them at once, and you can put them all in a line. And then there's a skill you can use that's like a big 360 spin attack, and you can use that over and over again to hit all of them. And every time you hit one, it shoots out like 3 little orbs that home in on enemies. So you're shooting out 9 of these orbs, and whatever
Nice.
your weapon enchantment at the time is, so if you have like fire on your weapon, the orbs will do fire damage. If you have holy, they'll do holy. If you have lightning, they'll do lightning, etc., etc. But, so you can be shooting out 9 of those in like rapid succession over and over and over again. And you basically turn yourself into a machine gun.
Damn it, I need a stone for that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, can I jump straight up here? Yes.
And then I think you get, what was it? It's like magic counters or something, where you use the shield and then you like do an elemental based counter attack, and I think it shoots out like 3 orbs of the element when you do it.
Nice.
So it's like a parry that also attacks at the same time. Yeah, all of the classes are really cool. Like even just the basic ones are pretty good. 'Cause, if you like really want to do the thief thing, Strider gets a skill called Pilfer, and then the upgrade version is like Master Thief or something.
Oh, nice.
And that lets you steal items from unaware enemies, which includes enemies that are blinded, enemies being held, or enemies that haven't noticed you yet. And one of the interesting things is you can actually use that on like the NPC pawns that are just walking around in the world. And you, with Master Thief, you can actually steal like weapons and armor.
Yeah, I found some
How did you
blacksmith
get set on fire without taking damage?
I don't know.
Hey.
Yes, I also ship.
Yeah, I think most people ship those two.
Oh, yes.
But,
Damn it. Tinkerer.
actually, if I'm remembering correctly, if you use Master Thief on the just random pawns, you can actually get weapons that I don't think you can get through any other means other than a specific quest. Or like very rare drops from like certain chests in certain areas.
I'm gonna do some talking to her, you know.
Get that backstory.
Yep, get some charisma, and not actually read it. No, I am reading it, but I'm just kind of like getting the gist really fast. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Many hundreds of years. So, they built right where they... Sounds like this forge has a lot of history behind it. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I wish it was... If you had an army of... Fidget. You know, smart. Don't worry about progress. Fidget was pretty crazy. You need anything else? Thanks, Dust.
Thanks, Dust. You're welcome. Alright, so...
That was incredible. I don't know. Oh, don't be so dead. Fidget, what are you talking? If
Level up.
She likes you because you're the only other dude besides her dad that she's seen in like super long time. Alright, let's do some levelings. Sure, why not?
I forget when you get the ability to like climb those vines.
Yeah, that would also be helpful. I'm assuming it's around here since it's, you know, our blacksmith lady is here.
Well, I mean, you've been seeing those things that you get like the slide ability for since the beginning of the game, and I still don't think you even have that yet, do you?
Right. No, I don't. Darn it. Shop's restocked. Yeah, I guess that's everything I can do here. Cool.
Are those enemies like respawn, or have you not been here yet?
No, I hadn't been to that one spot. Wait. The fudge just happened. Oh, it's like a
Loading
teleporter.
zone.
I don't know how, but I have that stone now?
I think she gave it to you.
Ah, I gotcha.
Because after you
Oh,
exited
she
your
did give me a
dialogue with
stone.
her,
Yeah. Can't believe I already forgot that. Attaboy.
well, you were kind of skipping through dialogue.
Where's that guy? Okay.
I think you have a better vest, do you not?
I have to make them. I don't have the materials to make them. But I do need that light chainmail made. Oh yeah, I need 2 more Florin sparks, then I can make it.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Give me 2 Florin sparks, flying thing. Did you guys give me any Florin sparks? Nope. There's a lot of enemies to fight.
Yeah, I mean, I figured they'd probably respawn just to give you, you know, a little bit of grindy stuff to get
Yeah.
materials.
Yeah, it would make sense. Parry, bitch.
Speaking of that, that actually reminded me about that, one of the Castlevanias I was telling you about, one of the
Right.
3D ones that a lot of people don't like, Curse of Darkness. Because you get this, you basically get like monsters that you control. It's kind of like a Pokemon kind of thing. You collect these little demons and you can like upgrade them and evolve them into things.
Right.
And the way that you evolve them is actually by giving them specific materials. So if you want them to go along one path, you give them like this kind of material. If you want them to go to a different one, you give them this type and stuff like that. And the designs are actually pretty varied. It's pretty interesting. I remember spending so much time grinding for materials to like upgrade all of my demons to what I wanted them to be.
Oh yeah.
There's some really cool ones. Actually, while I'm thinking of that, I'm gonna look up some of those.
Ouch. Oh, he gave me something. Nope. I need that. Okay, I don't think there's really too much I could probably do here.
Oh shit. Curse of Darkness was actually made by Igarashi.
Oh, nice.
That's probably why I like it.
Bringer of Death. Sure am getting some of the good old trophies.
Nice.
Which I love. I love trophies. I'm a trophy hunter.
I'm usually not, but that the Dark Souls thing was
With
just
how close you
kind of an
were,
excuse to
yeah,
play
it
through.
only makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
When I'm really close, that's when I'm like, oh, I have to.
Oh god, I
Son of a
forgot about
bitch.
Saint Germain. That guy was weird. Innocent devils, that's what they're called.
Something about this area makes it really floaty.
When you're doing like the aerial dust storm thing,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's because there's flying enemies. So you like rebound off of them and then fling yourself up.
Oh, come on. Yeah, there's much else to do here after I kill a bunch of these guys. There ain't be nothing. Yeah. Just gonna head on back. Oh boy.
I like the description of this one. Comprised of fleshless bones, this winged dragon is presumed to be a relative of skeletons. So you just have a fucking skeletal dragon and it's just automatically related to other skeletons.
Nice.
Apparently. Oh god, I don't think I ever saw this one. It's like a bird demon that's just made out of faces. Gross. Wingosaurus. God. These fucking names are beautiful, man. Phoenix. Blag's Death.
That's quite the name too there.
It's still a bird type, but it's kind of, I guess, like a harpy.
Hang on.
And then we get Gargoyle, which I guess is the male version. Indigo, that's just straight up a dragon. Crimson, another dragon. Gale, first devil type, level 1 devil. Brow. The End. A terrible devil, but a powerful ally if you can keep it under control. Fires beams from its eyes.
My kind of ally.
It is seemingly the counterpart to your main enemy's demon that he carries around. You got Magmar, who's a golem. Then he can turn into Speed Mail. Or just straight up golem. Hi Yeti. It's like a Cyclops Yeti, what the fuck?
A Secleti.
Juggernaut, which is like... it looks like maybe a zombie golem or something. It's got like green flesh. It's weird. The transmogrification of a king from far away with a powerful sense of justice and honor.
Wonder where that's gonna take me.
Resets. It's literally a samurai.
Oh, it took me all the way back up here. That's right. I already forgot where these teleporters went.
It's got the Murasama Maru. One of those cursed Japanese swords. Corpsey. Oh god, one of the final evolutions of the battle types is named Corpsey. It's just a giant skeleton man. A killer corpse seething with murderous intent. Its sword overflows with great rage and anger. Good old corpsey. Then we got Ironside, which is just like a metal golem. And then the final one is a liquid golem, I guess. Fairy types. Infant fairy. Lethal. Herbest. Honeybee. Killer bee.
Killer bee.
Hornet.
Padcaster followed me on the Twitters.
Proboscis fairy. This looks like an old homeless dude. Its appearance as a middle-aged man is just a disguise, and it is said to have secret powers. It just straight up looks like an old homeless dude. Ah, tiramisu. I really like that as a dessert, tiramisu.
Oh yeah.
It is a very yummy treat.
You've heard on Elf on a Shelf. Now
Okay.
there's Jesus on a Prius. That's one of my favorite ones.
Sounds pretty interesting.
I love the Elf on the Shelf memes. Have you seen any of those?
I've seen a couple. Comment Star.
Now my favorite overall, the best one that I've seen is Bowser on a browser. Fucking awesome.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah.
Also, the base level mage type, Innocent Devil, is named Woodrod.
Oh yeah.
Then we get Scissor Rod, who has a really cool hat. Actually, him and the next one have a really cool hat. Then there's Talon Rod.
Oh, that's my little brother's name. Talonrod. No.
Then we have Nautilus Rod, who also has a cool hat, except it looks more wood instead of metal.
Oh, mother.
Ogre Rod, even though that looks like it would more be like Cyclops because it's a single eye. And then Goat Head. All the other ones previously were called something Rod, this one's called Goat Head.
So his head's impressive, while the rest of them's rods were impressive.
Eyeball Rod. Ew.
Oh man.
They continue
there's-
to have really cool hats though.
Hey, there's some kinky ladies out there, so.
Who like a ball of 12 eyeballs on a
wait.
stick.
Hey. Someone's gonna like it.
Oh great, the next one's even better. Embryo Rod. Wields a rod containing the souls of demons. The screams of its prisoners can almost be heard.
Oh, so babies are demons now? Okay.
Either that or it's baby demons.
Yeah. Or maybe it's before they're actually babies. Maybe that's what they're talking about.
Crystal Rod. Probably the most normal one out of the fucking bunch. And then Twinkle Rod. Okay, this one is just like such a fucking confusing thing to see after all the rest of them, because all the rest of them, you know, the like black mages from Final Fantasy, they're like 3 foot tall. They have like the black face and the big brown hat. All of the rest of them were generally like that. They look kind of like that. The last one looks like a fucking magical girl. Alright, I forgot that there's a specific one you can get. I think you can actually find this one. You can only get this one the first level, I believe, through a secret area. It is the pumpkin type, and there's only one of him. But he has so many, like, things he can fucking transform into. The base level is Pumpkin. It's me, Pumpkin. Thanks for the invite. I'll do my best to help you out. Then you can go immediately to an end goal of Queen. It's me, Pumpkin. I was aiming for a more grown-up feel, but I'm only a kid and not sure what that is. Then we have Bloody. It's me, Pumpkin. Don't worry, I'm not injured. It's all fake blood. This is literally just a kid wearing a pumpkin mask.
Nice.
Then we have Tiny King. It's me, Pumpkin. My horse, my tiny kingdom for a horse. No, that's not right. Clown Nose. It's me, Pumpkin. I wanted to be a clown, but could only find this nose. Still pretty cool, isn't it? And we have New Delhi, which... Okay. It's me, Pumpkin. I've recently become addicted to spices, but I still hate spicy hot food. He's wearing like one of those head wrap things. Not around his head, just on top of it.
Oh, that's what it is that's moving out of the corner of my eye. It's really freaking me out. I have like a notepad that's like kind of hanging off of my table, and I thought like my cat was in here. Well, my little brother's cat, and nope. It's that flipping up every once in a while. I was like, oh, okay. The cat's not a bad cat, he just likes to get into stuff and has like knocked cords off of tables and whatnot.
I mean, that's most cats.
So, yeah. But he doesn't like climb up. It's like he accidentally walked and got tangled up in him.
Yeah. Then we have Curse Pumpkin. It's me, Pumpkin. This costume, when I've finally got it all on, just makes me want to be bad. Then we have Whimsical Angel. It's me, Pumpkin. I'm being as good as an angel. Go on, buy me a new toy. This is literally just a little kid.
I think this game is actually longer than I thought it would be. So
what?
That's,
Dust?
Yeah. So, but no.
Oh,
but it makes me
game.
happy. Yeah, it makes me happy. Actually, yeah. I'd rather it be longer.
You could probably. How long have you been going for right now?
An hour, just a little over an hour and a half.
If you did like 2 hours every time you streamed, you could probably do it in maybe like 8. If I had to guess.
That's a decent
It's
amount.
It's not like super long, but
right.
It's definitely like it's not a short game by any means.
Right. Which is fine with me. I like.
The last one is Genius Chef. It's me, Pumpkin. Actually, I'm a genius in the kitchen. Pumpkin pie is my specialty. I'm starving. So you're gonna make a pie out of yourself? I would also like to point out, no matter what upgrade path you go along with this guy, his stats are always the same, and they're always terrible. He has like the lowest stats in every single possible way.
That makes him my favorite. No. Oh man, I told Brandon we were playing this, thinking maybe he'd hop in, but hey, whatevs.
Nah, Brandon's a fucking bitch.
Yeah, it's fun to not be a part of the collab channel you started.
It honestly seems like me and you have been on this more than fucking he has.
Yeah, definitely recently, that's for sure. But you brought in a good amount of subscribers with your streams.
Yeah, I just like streaming.
Yeah. And
okay, apparently the Castlevania anime that's on Netflix is based off of Castlevania 3. I thought it was based on Symphony of the Night. I guess not.
see, the only Castlevanias I played are the ones that are on the NES Classic, which I love them. They're super fun. And of course, I watched you guys do some Castlevania whenever it was on the channel. Yeah.
Did you know that it's being made by Frederator?
Oh, is it?
Yep. They used to do like, what was it, like Chalk Zone and stuff, like way back when we were kids. And now they're doing the literal anime and adaptation of Castlevania. Which I don't know if you've seen, but it's fucking amazing.
I haven't, but I plan to.
Yeah, I would really recommend watching it. There's only 4 episodes out right now, unless they come out with season 2, but yeah, it's very good. Very, very good.
Oh, 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 oh. Speak of the devil, I just got a text from Brandon. Oh boy. See what this is. Maybe he is watching and he heard that.
Fuck you, Brandon.
Yeah, yeah. If you are, fuck you.
Goddamn, fucking. Apparently, Curse of Darkness was 2005.
Now he's playing Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle.
What a nerd.
That's actually a really good game. I enjoy it.
I've been watching the Grumps. It's surprisingly better than I expected.
It's like Mario XCOM.
Pretty much, yeah.
I laugh at the dark.
Wait, heights? How's that possible?
Oh, do I? I must have forgotten. Just like you must have forgotten that I can still fall at any time.
Never looked at it.
That still surprises me that the anime is based off of Castlevania 3 because the style of Alucard in the anime really looks like the one from Symphony of the Night.
I really like that just switching the letters around of Dracula to make Alucard is a thing.
It's just
I really like
backwards.
that. Yeah.
It's just backwards.
Which, my favorite version of Dracula is probably Helsing. So,
Yeah, well, that's Alucard, but
yeah. And boy howdy, is he awesome. Also crazy powerful.
I guess Alucard did first show up in Castlevania 3.
Oh shit.
I didn't think it was that one.
And you see these guys able to attack me from below? Watch this shit. Oh, and then I can't get down there? Are you for real, yo? Alright. I'm here to serve. Oh. Oh! Okay, I'm definitely putting that on.
God damn.
Oh boy.
Plus 20 to attack.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, if I had 2 more pieces of scrap metal, I could make this flat sheath. That'll make it even stronger. That's pretty sweet, yo. I'm glad you're here to serve. That makes me happy.
Lots of pointy bits.
Yeah,
That's
just
the
sell
description.
those. And I like the noises for like changing menus and whatnot, because
I still can't hear them.
yeah, I can barely hear them, but it's very similar to like the menu noises in Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. And that's probably why I like it so much, because that's like my favorite video game of all time. Love that game. Which I'm probably going to stream on my personal channel whenever I play it, but I also want to do like a playthrough of it with somebody.
Yeah. Damn, from this little bit that I'm reading, they really seem to be following the story of Castlevania 3 like really tightly with the anime.
Yeah. That's good, actually. Ah, paired bitch. We need to get these Europe people in here, yo.
Oh, that's still probably going to be 2 more hours.
Yeah. So they know, like,
I
hey,
don't know if you.
hey.
I don't know if you're gonna want to stay up that long. I don't know how long you usually stream.
Well, usually on Monday, Wednesday, I have a 8 a.m. class, but I don't tomorrow.
Yeah.
That 8 a.m. is canceled, so which I knew about on Monday, so that's why I was able to stream as late as I did tonight.
Yeah.
But if not, then I would have been streaming at like 7 o'clock. Ooh, I get to fight weird squid things. That shoot lightning
Those are
balls
weird
at me.
squid things.
Lightning
They kind of
Kahoken.
look like squid mushrooms.
Yeah. Lightning Hadokens is what they're shooting at me. My favorite move still, just like, because it made me laugh every time I heard it, because it's, you know, ridiculous. Because some of them are pretty ridiculous that they say it out loud all the time. It's probably from Fairy Tale, the main character Natsu, and all the stuff he says. Like Fire Dragon Iron Fist every time he uses it. Fire Dragon Roar. And then now that I'm watching One Piece, that's very true for like, especially Luffy and Zoro, both of them. It's like, man, they sure say their attacks a lot, especially Luffy. Boy howdy. It's like, yes, I know this is Gum Gum Pistol. I know. I know this is Gum Gum Gatling. I know it. I know. I can tell.
It could be like Harry Potter and they have to like cast a spell.
I'm not a Harry Potter guy.
I'm not either.
I've seen, like, out of all the movies, I've seen about 30 minutes total. And just cannot get into it.
I've watched through a few of the movies at this point. I don't think I've watched all of them. But,
And I've read 0 words of the books.
yeah, I never read the books. Like, I read, like, the first paragraph of the first book, and I'm like, I don't care.
A series I really liked when I was younger was a series called Artemis Fowl. That was...
I've seen those. I don't believe I ever read those in specific, but I think I read another series by the same author. It was the Ranger's Apprentice.
Watch and see how I killed this guy.
Okay. You just squish him in the door or something?
It was something like that.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Boom.
Whatever works, works.
Yeah. Oh, what's the
But, yeah, have you heard of the Ranger's Apprentice?
Maybe?
I believe it's by the same person. And those books are very, very good. I enjoy them greatly. What the fuck?
That's great. Now, if you ever need to craft an item, you can do it now, Doc. This doesn't mean I don't want you coming up to visit me in person.
Cool. Oh yeah, she's like, hey, that doesn't mean you can't, you can just, fucking ditch me, you gotta come see me. But hey, yeah, I can make things for my inventory. Thank God. So let's see if I can do that. Slime mail. I have 0 of the things I need. Oh, I have 1 Florn Spark. I need 1 more. I'm set.
Slime mail just sounds gross.
Right. It's like the things they talk about in fucking Rick and Morty. It's just like they talk about some weird stuff in that, and it always sounds super gross to me, but it's also hilarious at the same time.
Yeah, I've been seeing so much like fucking discourse with people about that show recently.
I love it. It's, oh man.
Like, there's just so many people who are like, Rick and Morty is a show that's only for smart people, and if you're not smart, you won't get it. It's like, dude, like, I barely understand anything about science, like, on a, like, intellectual level, and I can understand some of these jokes and understand
Yes.
that they're pretty funny.
Oh yeah, I get usually everything that they're talking about. Which I'm glad, because there are some shows where I don't, and that's just because I'm not into the same kind of like genre, I guess, that they are.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know, man. It's a fucking cartoon. It's supposed to be funny. If you don't think it's funny, then don't watch it.
Yeah, South Park is the one that cracks my shit up, because they're just so politically incorrect. And the way they make jokes about everything and combine like things together. Like they've now combined the Alexas and the rednecks. Like the rednecks are mad at the Alexas taking their jobs.
Oh god.
Blame it on the Alexas now, which is just fucking hilarious. So then the town of South Park gets rid of the Alexas and replaces them with the rednecks to make them happy.
Oh, Jesus.
So everyone has a redneck in their house that, you know, plays music for them, tells them the time. It's like, we don't have an Alexa now, we have a Jim Bob. Jim Bob, what time is it? Oh, that's just 3:15. He like looks at his watch and everything. It's so good.
God.
I was laughing so hard at that. And they're now making fun of the shows that people make of like on HDTV, all the house shows and flipping shows and stuff. Randy Marsh and his wife now have a show called White People Renovating Houses. And that was awesome. Randy's one of the best characters in South Park by far. The dad of Stan. Oh, that's a dead person. Sorry, a dead rabbit person. Or dog, or fox person? I don't know.
I don't know, I haven't seen yet.
Oh cool, I leveled up.
But, I was gonna say, didn't, Randy and Sharon get divorced? Is that, like, still canon, or has that been, like, retconned out?
I think it's been retconned out. Like they got back together or something like that.
Okay.
But you can still tell that she's not super happy.
Yeah.
Kind of a thing. But Randy is Lord, you know? He's literally the singer Lord. Which is just fantastic, I think. I love it. Alright, can I buy the things I need to buy from him? Is that a thing? Can I do that?
You need scrap metal?
I do need scrap metal, which I don't... Did I sell any of that to him? I did.
There's some.
So now he
Just 3.
has more. All I have to do is sell one of each item, then he can restock it.
Yeah, but I think you only needed 2, didn't you?
I had one already, so, another one, so...
Yeah.
I will sell that. Just one of that, and one of that. Okay. Okay. Oops. Well, shit. Oh, cool. There we go. I can make this thing. Haha. Oh, Nukem is online again. Alright. Cell mode. Okay. Actually, you know what? I might as well sell that thing to him so he can restock it for me in the future.
Yeah.
That, whatever the fudge it is. If I can. What the hell? Where is it? There it is, a Florence Spark. Yeah. I might as well sell that one too. Nice. Am a genius.
Nice.
Haha.
Okay, that line was a little bit creepy. Watch your back.
Yeah. Watch your back. Have you seen Good Burger?
I don't think I have.
Well, one of the characters is a huge idiot named Ed who works at Good Burger. He's a cashier. And he's like, he says the iconic line, welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. can I take your order? But besides that, there's a Mondo burger that opens up across the street, and the guy comes over there to order a good burger. The owner of Mondo Burger takes a bite of it, throws it in the trash, and Ed, being an idiot that he is, says something really because he's really confused of what he just did, so he asks a hilarious question. And then the guy gets mad. He's like, "You better watch your butt, man." And Ed's just like, "Well, okay." So he's like spinning around in a circle, like trying to, like looking at his butt, trying to watch it. It's fucking hilarious. Whoa!
And just the bags of items flying out of these enemies.
I know. Wow. In these areas, I can control my thing. It's awesome.
I think you just have to have enough open space.
Yeah, it's that's what I would say, because it makes me way smaller on the screen and all that good stuff, so... Yeah, there's stuff still falling down.
It is pretty useful that the dust storm sucks in items, but then you kind of end up flinging them. And everything is on fire.
Yeah, it is. Damn it. How I get across? Oh, like this.
I was gonna say, you have the ability to create basically a tornado. Can you not just suck all the air away and, you know, put out the fire?
No, but I do need a bomb, a bend, a bend. I need a bend.
You're gonna have to go way back to get those.
Yep. Great. And they're gonna blow up from it. Ouch. Die, motherfucker. Alright, I need to eat some foodies.
Oh, I guess they put one at least somewhat close.
Yeah. Eat one of those. Or those. That's right.
Dumplings usually like not
Please tell
go
me
through
yes.
screens.
Yes, I can take it with me. Yes. I just had to do the flying one to get it through there with me. Get up there. Ha. Oops. There we go. I know. Aha. Oh!
Seem to be having a little bit of trouble.
The jump just kind of disoriented me, and I was like, huh. Oh, cool. That's what I need to do. Now the water's rushing below. So, but the fire's out now. Oh, and now there's monsters. Silly monsters.
Monsters.
And they're dead. I murdered them, brutally. Yeah. Oh, what a cool character. I love Dust. Oh, and now there's a Rocky dude. Rocky monster, golem, jabrones.
Golem. You always gotta love, like, the different designs people give for these monsters, because these are, like, generic-ass monsters. You got golems and imps and shit, but they don't look anything like any other ones you've seen.
Yep, and they're evil looking enough to be that it's believable that they would cause problems, which is good. Because some monsters you look at and you're just like, really?
Well, I mean, like, some of the enemies in some games just don't look threatening at all, and then they end up being some of the worst. Like, there's these enemies in Bitter Black Isle that are so bad. God, I hate them so much. But they're these, like, worm things that they jump at you. They look just kind of like maggots with giant teeth-filled mouths. And they do a lot of damage. Like, an insane amount of damage. It's pretty fucking ridiculous. I don't know. Fly back up into the hole.
I tried to
Or
fly up
fall
into the
down
hole,
like 3 screens.
and it fucking... It disoriented me the first time. I was like, how did I do that? Like, you know, I thought I had to climb those things, but nope, I could just fly up, I guess. That's pretty neat.
I feel like you weren't intended to do that. I feel like you did that by accident.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I did, but it was still awesome, and I can replicate it if I try hard enough. So which is exactly what I'm gonna do. No, don't do that. Don't. Don't grab him and freaking slam him on the ground. What are you? Now there's no enemies, so he's not gonna do it as good as he did. Yeah.
Damn. Fucking brutal.
Oh!
Did you do it?
No. But I am going to try again. Fudging fudge.
You can say fuck. We're already demonetized.
Yes. Oh! Well, I got some feeble fruit.
That's a weird name.
Feeble motherfucking fruit. Yeah. It's because it's feeble. It sucks. Get up there! Oh, you son of a... Oh, no. No. Not how this works. You go up there, because I want you to. No, get up there, you son of a... Alright,
I think you need to like fly straight into the wall and then turn, because I think whenever you do the first turn after you like run into the enemies, you're like stopping your upward momentum.
Very true. Try that.
So just like hit the wall until you start going down, and then
Oh man.
or you can plunge that guy through 2 screens and just destroy his life.
Well, I tried to hit the inventory button to eat some fruit, but I didn't do it fast enough. As soon as I got killed,
Oh, you died? Oh, shit.
yeah, but I had a revival stone, so it's all good. All because I'm trying to fucking get up there again.
I'm pretty sure there's like a use for your like healing item, because if you look under your health, you do have the actively selected heal item.
Yeah, I just don't remember the quick button for that.
Might want to figure out what that is.
I also need to change it from the feeble fruit.
I mean, that's a good one for just like a quick heal after you take damage.
Quick item slot. Not really telling me.
There's always the option of just hit buttons until things happen.
It's L1.
Okay.
I just went into controls to look.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, I can just do that. Silly me.
That will save you some time.
Yep. Oh
And
yeah.
potential death.
Alright, this guy better have 2 of the things that I need. Alright. He has 3 of them. I need 2 of
Nice.
them. Yes. You are amazing, sir.
Yes, exactly what you need, exactly when you need it.
Yes. Yes, look at that. Craft. Confirm. Put that on. Oh man, look at that. Alright, now let's see what all I can sell. Okay, maybe I have some other stuff I can make. If it's not all terrible anyways. It's all equal to my stats or worse, so nope.
That's one of the problems you get with games that allow you to, like, farm for stuff.
Right.
Because you usually end up with more powerful things than you're going to get by just progressing normally.
Oh, yeah. Oh, cool. We just hit 2 hours. Look at that.
And everybody is dead.
Hell yeah, they are. Sorry, guys. Do a little prayer. Okay, where do I want to go? Up here? Get up there.
I see your little prayer now.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, what is this thing? Oh my
God,
goodness.
this fucking delay is so terrible.
So, you've come. Is this a bath?
What the fuck is that? The fuck is that? Ugh. And its hands are on fire.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I used to be evils. That's dust used to be baddies. Oh.
I don't care what your name is. You're no different than those monsters I fought before.
Yeah.
Oh god, pillars of fire.
Mm-hmm.
And explosions!
Yep.
And now we're dancing.
Ow.
Oh damn, your damage is pretty good.
Well, that was pretty easy.
Yeah, I was about to say, like,
I was like, it's
feels
really
like this
easy when
could
I
be over in
focus.
a
That's
couple
weird.
of seconds.
I really went into focus mode there. It's just like, well, because I figured it'd be
Oh.
harder.
Your damage is also pretty good. Like,
Yeah,
you're melting
it is.
that bitch.
Haha. Suck my fox person dick, bitch. Hell yeah, you've come to your end.
And now feel the flowers.
Moonbloods.
I can't remember.
I can't remember how evil I was.
Assassin.
Ooh. He dead as hell. That was very Assassin's Creedy. Right there. Resquiete en pace. Or however the fuck they said, I don't know.
Requiescat in pace.
There we go.
I'm sure you're right.
Resto and Piso. Cool, I get an ability.
During the battle, I was studying.
Really? Oh, that guy's name was Fuse?
Yep.
Oh, cool. And now Fidget can do this. Fireballs. Neato. Alright, let me level up. Do damage again.
Can you multiply the fireballs with your Death Storm?
I'm assuming, even though a lot of wind would put fire out. But if it's making more oxygen, then it's gonna get really good.
I don't know if you can make more oxygen.
Oh, it does the beams. Which is fucking awesome. You'll see what I mean.
Damn. That's really powerful, man.
Yep. And I love that. It's freaking awesome. Is Fidget a girl? Add a girl.
I think so.
Oh, look at that parry. Wow, I did like a jumping in midair thing after my parry, so I didn't fall. That was weird.
I'm assuming that would be a counterattack.
Ah, freaking course. Nothing here? Damn it. I have so much monies. Monarunos. Alright. I don't know why I'm going this way. I don't need to go this way. But hey, all these boxes are gone now. That I couldn't get past, so I can just go this way. Haha. Cool, I got some lumber from that guy. Let me just do that. Very good for a large amount of enemies. Very, very good. Haha.
What's all this?
Yeah, you're like one-shotting these enemies now.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've heard of these arenas. It's really
Hey, they're memories.
just little bits here and there. I think we should go in.
Okay, so I just found a new area that's supposed to be really tough, so we doing it. Challenge arena. Okay. Easy.
Watch you just clear it first fucking try.
Wonder what the teleporter does.
Yeah,
Takes me
it's
to the
more of
fucking beginning. Okay.
It's like platformy stuff. Instead
Yeah.
of, I was expecting just like a shit ton of enemies.
Is that all of them? Cool.
Oh, you're being timed, that's the issue.
Yeah. Well, if you complete it faster, you get like a time bonus. Oh yeah, and I'm supposed to destroy these lamps or something, I don't know.
I think you're just supposed to kill enemies and get to the end. I think it's all about that speed.
Fucking hell.
Remember L1?
Yep. Oh. Well, and I pressed it like 3 times, but it only gave me once.
Maybe it's on a cooldown.
It might be. That's fun.
No.
I'm not super far away from it.
No. See, you're over 2 hours at this point, only 19% through the game.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, yeah.
So,
Alright, I'm gonna go
depending
back
on
and
how much
save
you
so
want
that
to,
doesn't
like-
happen again.
yeah. depending on how much you want to like farm for getting materials or getting blueprints and stuff. Yeah, it could be like 15 hours to get through it.
Right. Which, I'm just gonna run through these areas.
You know, for an indie game, that's pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Like one that's not like a roguelite, but has procedural generation. No,
Gotta watch out for
the
the fire.
fireballs.
These slime guys are really fucking annoying.
They seem to be like the upgraded versions of the slimes.
God damn it! It really is slow. It was fast and then it was slow. It's just those guys. It really is. Those fucking spiky slime guys.
Damn.
Fuck.
Well, it did say death awaits.
Yeah, but Elysian doesn't apply to me in video games as long as it fucking heals me like it should.
You could switch off at the feel of fruit, to be fair. Don't you have like 8 or 9 chickens? Might be a good idea to
I just
use
put it on chickens. Yeah.
You have 11 chickens. Yeah, that'll suit you better because you have 300 HP, so only healing 20 is basically not even healing.
Yeah.
Damn, it should go a bit better. Maybe you do better if you just didn't get hit in the first place.
Yeah, well, I didn't at that time. What the fuck are you doing back here, you asshole? Fucking making my time slow.
Fucking one guy just gets stuck in the back and costs you like 10 seconds.
What an asshole.
If you were speedrunning, you would have to restart.
Yep. Especially because of this fire. Whoa, I just got 2 parries in a row.
Like, I've seen so many speedruns, yet I don't feel like I could ever be a speedrunner.
Oh no, me either.
Do not have the patience.
Yeah.
It's just like, you mess up one little thing and it can cost you your entire run.
Oh yeah.
And like, the amount of time that it costs you is less than the amount of time that it takes to even like make a new character to start again.
Right. Oh, fucking hell.
But if you're trying to be competitive, like, you can't make the mistakes.
Alright, actually.
You're so close.
Alright, let's see what I got.
I think you're gonna get a worse reward because you didn't break that last thing.
Yeah, I totally missed it. But hey, I got 2 stars at least.
Oh, no, 3. You got 3 stars.
Did I? Oh fuck.
You actually would have gotten the 4-star if you killed that one thing. Because they're worth 500.
Yeah.
That's
Fuck it, I'm
disappointing.
doing it again.
And hell, you lost a lot of time on that one, so you definitely should have it.
There we go. Those parries really help.
Is that like a button input or just like attack at the same time?
That's as they attack, you hit square and hold it. And
Ah, okay.
yeah, that'll do it.
This is also technically a good way to farm money and items.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, make sure you hit that last statue this time.
Yep. Ouch. Oh, alright. Fruits over here. Fuck.
God, that fireball skill is just really nice.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't do like crazy damage, but like it's just got such a wide hitbox, it's kind of hard to miss.
Oh, hell yeah.
Might want to use a chicken if you have not yet.
Yeah.
I'll just a little bit low.
Fuck.
Ah, I just noticed something. You actually lose points when you get hit.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Alright, let's see how I did that time.
Do you get all three? Or all four?
No.
Were you just shy?
Yeah, we'll say that.
Wow.
Fudging fudge.
I guess you just have to not get hit 2 extra times.
Yep, that would look like the dealio there. I'll just upgrade Fidget and try it again. Because that makes your Dust Storm stronger.
Yeah. You could also technically upgrade your regular attack, just to kill enemies faster, but I figure upgrading both the Dust Storm and her fireballs will make crowd clearing go a little bit easier.
Hell yeah.
So I think one issue maybe, I believe if you use the Dust Storm too long you will hurt yourself, so you might have accidentally been doing that.
I don't think I've done that yet. You
gotta
gotta hold it down for, yeah, you have to do it for a while before it actually hurts you. Fucking hell! What a piece of shit.
Yeah, just keep it going.
Fucking hit it. Hit it! What the fuck?
And this one fucking fly that won't leave me alone. I grabbed it like 3 times, but I haven't squeezed hard enough to crush it. In fact, I literally just grabbed it again. I'm holding a fly in my hand right now.
Kill it. They're so annoying.
There. Fucking threw it on the bed and smushed it.
Hit it. Fuck. Alright, please tell me that I got it.
I feel like that little bit of time waste right there at the end might have been enough to
Nope,
screw
I
you.
got it.
Nice.
Yeah. Cool.
And what did you get?
A trophy.
Oh, just like a PlayStation thing.
Yeah, and a lot of grindy grinds. It looks like a lot of XP and all that good stuff. Cool. Hey, it works for me. I like trophies.
I mean, hey, you like leveled up a time or two and you got a bunch of materials and gold.
Right.
So, preparations are nearly complete.
Oh man, plot's going on.
Oh. Meanwhile, far to the north.
why that is. Of course, sir. If that's all. What of the rumors, Commander? Is there any truth to them at all? We are investigating, sir. Surely you do believe. Commander,
I think that's the one guy that the fire person was talking about.
I want results.
Mm-hmm.
As you wish, Jim. Where are you, my friend? Why are you hiding from me?
Alright. Oh, yeah. Back to the village.
Please, let me. I'll keep my eye.
Fudge. Fucking fudge.
He was right where. In the middle of. I'm sorry, Mayor Brown.
Oh, this
Ginger? That.
Her family was killed almost a year ago in Zeppelin Village, a few days' journey to the north. General
Gaius.
not person. His is not a name we utter here for the proper cause. I've never seen him or his soldiers personally.
Why did they kill Ginger?
They were helping the Moonbloods, of course. Helping the enemy is a treasonous offense. Ginger escaped. Regardless, I can't thank you enough for putting a stop to that mad beast before he came any closer. If you want to ask Ginger about feuds, I'd suggest you hurry. It looked like she was preparing to leave town.
Ginger, you better not be leaving town, bitch. Oops. Yeah. Well, guess I didn't find your cousin. What's up? I have the best selections of bullcrap. Awesome. Okay. Oh.
Accidentally shoots off fireballs in the town.
Don't you understand, Fidget? He wasn't born that way. General Gaius and his soldiers turned him into that monster.
And Fuse is likely not the only one corrupted by General Gaius's hatred of them.
There's Ginger.
Yes, he asked us to stop the leader of these monsters. Turns out it was a
Fuse? So you know him then? Was he? Wait, no, never!
He destroyed Stram village, Ginger. Slaughtered dozens of innocent people. He refused to listen to reason and planned to attack Aurora next. I had to stop him.
Hell yeah.
Swords turning heartless and monsters. Thank you then.
Right before the end, he seems lucid. He told me a few things before he passed. He tried to tell me about the war, about your family.
He was there the day my family was born, yes. He was picking up supplies to provide Dyson. General Gaius attacked him.
I'm sorry.
And why is that? The last time I saw an outfit like yours was the day my family was murdered. That outfit, it belongs to Gaius's soldiers. Who are you?
Don't know.
That is not... Hey, Isa! Just can't remember.
Yeah, that's right. Motherfucking Fidget gonna be like, hey,
You should be more
hey, bitch.
You just saved your life tonight. Well, I watched him do it. And I'm also really hungry.
Fidget,
Jesus.
calm down. She's right to be suspicious. I don't know why.
I watched him do it.
Yeah.
I was there. I didn't help, but I was there.
Yep.
Nothing. They exist. Genuinely, I've tried to help where I can, but it's hard. Not even any blood's left outside of the homeland.
Is there anything I can do? Mayor Bram mentioned you were leaving town.
Yes, the others in Strimms around Aurora are going to drop completely. Without water, no way to do it. Why would the rivers all be drying up? It's not like it's been there. I know it doesn't make any sense.
If the only way to stop it.
Big flash of light.
It came from the center.
Oh no. Tentacle monsters?
Monsters!
What the fuck?
Okay then.
Great. Been fucking poisoned.
Well, they die quickly at least.
Mm-hmm.
That's the last of them.
I'll be fine. You should go down below.
Alright. You shouldn't stay here, Ginger. It's too deep.
I like how the sword said, your life will drain to nothing, and then he immediately says, I think I can wait it out.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gone.
I feel like it might have been like ticking during the cutscene,
Mm-hmm.
but not actually damaging you, because, you know, cutscenes make you invincible.
She mentions a place that only the two of us know of. Please, Dust, go there and see if she's safe. I'll be...
If you insist on coming along, be sure to...
Yeah, when Dust starts swinging that sword, you don't want to be anywhere near him. Have you seen the screen? Just goes...
Oh my god, fucking... What the fuck? You'll see what I mean, from what Fidget said. Mm-hmm.
You could...
God fucking damn it, Fidget.
Mm-hmm.
I do not see why this is so difficult to comprehend.
I like how nobody else is fucking at all worried about the giant explosion and then the tentacle
Yeah.
monsters that came out of nowhere.
They're just like, whatever.
Normal day, normal day.
Yeah, it's like, whatever.
Tentacle Monster Tuesday. I'm sure that exists somewhere in some fucking anime site or something.
Surely it does. Oh shit. What the fuck are you doing down here, dude?
Okay.
I just realized he didn't have a quest, so I don't know why I talked to him.
For the lore.
What in fudge? Oh, it's one of these trials again. Fuck.
Damn, another one already?
Mm-hmm. Ah, I'll do it later. I don't want to do it right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think it's really worth, because all you got out of the last one, like you got the 3-star, you got an item, and then you got the 4-star, but you didn't get anything new.
Right,
So
yeah.
I feel like you either have to get the 4-star on the first try, or you get the same reward no matter what, as long as you finish it.
Let's save again.
Which getting 4-star first try would be pretty difficult, because you don't know where all the little statue things are.
Yeah, the lamps.
Because you, like, pretty much by luck you got that third one on your first try through, because it was hidden up off screen.
Fidget's telling me to go around since it looks like a big drop, and he's just literally like, no, we're gonna jump down. Holy crap. That was quite the fall.
Damn.
Great. Now how do I get back up?
Damn.
Fidget, you need to calm down.
Fucking 2 full screens.
I'm not afraid of the dark.
3 full screens, technically.
In the dark.
I don't see anything, Fidget.
How could you possibly see anything in here with that big hat over your eyes? I could be thieves. Be underground.
I think you're afraid.
It's a good point, Fidget.
Yep. Now, fuck. Don't you dare fucking poison me, motherfucker. Yeah. Good as hell. Oh, hey. Chapter 2.
Oh, wait, is it chapter 2?
Yep. Just now,
Damn.
as I walk through that door.
That could potentially be a good place to end it.
Yeah, next save spot, I'm gonna end it.
It's kind of sad that we only got, like, one person here.
Right.
But, I mean, do you see the comments at all?
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, are they in the video? But obviously they're not in the video. I was gonna say, my Twitch channel's been in the chat bar this entire time, just sitting there, because nobody else has said anything, but...
Right. Which, yeah, that's why I'm gonna put it in the description after the stream's over. I'm gonna put your
We can
channel in
always
there.
throw one more, like, mention of it right at the end before we
Oh,
close
yeah,
out.
definitely. Sure can. Well, I'm hoping I find a safe spot soon. Jeez.
I'm sure you will. They've been fairly liberal with them.
Yeah, I'm assuming it'll be one right through here. There's a very pretty
It
tree.
is dark.
Oh shit. The fuck is that?
The good old video game trope of your character emits light for some reason.
Yeah. They're the light and the darkness. These enemies
Oh
are
god.
pretty cool.
Mouth frog.
Yeah, frog, lizard thing.
Reminds me of that one boss in Dark Souls 2, the Demoness Song.
Yeah. Cool,
Except that's a full face, and those are just creepy ass mouths that
Yeah.
shut out.
I leveled up, so I'm gonna do health. Which is what's awesome about this game, because it makes you level up everything to get the extra like spots.
Yeah.
Like right now I have 6 slots for every single one of them, even though it's not upgraded to 6. But they won't go on to 7 until I have defense on 3. But it's only on 2. So that's pretty cool. From what I can tell, that's how they do it. Yep, there's the save spot. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and save after I kill this thing. There we go. Alright. Go ahead and save it, and make sure Ashley saved it. Did cool. Alright. Well, thanks everybody for watching. We'll talk a little bit more for your channel, of course. So.
Yeah. But yeah, this is a really cool game. I think this was a good choice.
Yeah, I'm happy to be playing it, and it's of course it was good fun and everything too. So, which next time I stream it, I don't know when that'll be actually, because Thursday I'm supposed to go over to Brandon's. We're gonna be doing some recording and stuff. So
Yeah.
it'd be later at night when I got home. If it's not too late, then I will stream it again. But we'll see.
Well, I think I'll be streaming then myself.
Right. Are you streaming Are you streaming tomorrow night?
Yeah.
Okay.
Today is my off night.
Right. So, even though I'm calling it Wednesday night, it's actually super early Thursday morning is when you'll be streaming. But yeah, for all Phuckers subscribers that want to know, that watch this, Jake is now streaming over on Twitch, twitch.tv/FatherFae. Father as in F-A-T-H-E-R, Fae, F-A-E. There you go.
Yep.
For anyone who wants to know. So just go find him there, and he has Nier Automata first part up there, and I was a part of that. And
yeah, was there for the whole thing, surprisingly.
yes, yeah.
Didn't have to go to that thing with school.
Yeah, I lucked out there. So,
Yeah.
but
We're going to be doing the full game over there. Not like a
yeah.
100% completion thing, but we're going to go through the multiple playthroughs needed to get the full experience of the story.
Right.
And I have not actually beaten the game yet, so it's going to be an experience for both you and me. But,
yeah.
I will say again, because I'm going to keep saying this, if you plan to play the game yourself, do not watch. I want to make that very clear. Because this is definitely a story worth experiencing for yourself.
Oh yeah.
But, yeah, if you want to come check it out, I'll be streaming tomorrow night, since it's technically Wednesday today.
Yeah. And when I can, I will be keeping Jake company whenever he does his streams. Which, tomorrow night, if you start it, I probably won't be able to stay for the whole full thing like I did.
Well,
but
yeah.
it also depends on what time you started again, of course.
Yeah, if it's quiet early, I'll start early, but otherwise it'll be the typical 2 a.m. time.
Right. Yeah, if you do start at 2 a.m., I probably won't be able to make it because I do have class on Thursday, so...
Yeah. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, and of course, Jake's going to try and join me for this whenever I stream it on here on Phuckers, so...
Yep.
So that'll work because we're technically the stream guys, so there we go. We're definitely we're stream fuckers. So yeah. But yeah,
well,
thanks everybody for watching.
We'll see you next time.
Yep, sure will.
Bye everybody.
Toodaloo.